this rod tip up here, y'all. Just a little weight on it, just a little movement. Kind of acting like a flathead. I think I'm gonna reel down on him here and just see what happens. We'll just see. I feel him on there. Yep, there he is. There he is. I knew he felt like there was some weight on there. You could see the rod tip moving. I mean, it just acted like a flathead. We'll see when we get him up here, but it's encouraging. We're right here at first light. I didn't film an intro before I cast my baits out just because it was still kind of dark, and I knew the bite would probably turn on here right about now, and I'd have enough light to do the intro and maybe catch a fish at the same time. So that's what we're gonna do right here. But today I'm fishing a main channel ledge right above where a creek dumps in. It's some of my favorite places. These areas serve me well, so I'm just hitting another one today. No, that is not a flathead, that is a dink. He just fooled me. All right, y'all, first fish of the morning. Gets the skunk out. So we're in business here. Like I was saying though, as I was reeling that fish in, I am on a main channel ledge today, sitting in 39 feet. Water temp is 57 degrees right now, so it's really started to heat up here in the last few weeks with the backwater areas. You get back in these creeks, it's mid-60s right now, so a lot of fish movement moving up into the shallows. But I'm right here just kind of on this ledge, right on the edge of that channel there as fish move up and down it. And I'm hoping to get some fish moving up this channel today and maybe working their way up into this creek. So like I said, I'm sitting just above where that creek dumps in, and I've got my baits cast out there on it. Now I'm using a combination of baits today. I've got some skipjack on 2 rods, and I've got gizzard shad on 2 rods. That one ate a gizzard shad. Now I don't have a lot of gizzard shad with me today. I went out yesterday evening to net some shad, and you know, I'm at a point in life where I'd forget my head if it wasn't attached. I forgot my electric motor, and of course I didn't have my pedal drive with me because I've been using the electric motor. So I was out there paddling to paddle around and try to net some shad, and I had forgotten how difficult that was. I haven't done it in a long time. I've gotten lazy with all these fancy technology devices here. So anyway, I didn't end up getting a lot of shad yesterday evening, but I do have some skipjack, and we're gonna put in a few hours out here this morning. It's just right here at sunrise right now, and I'm probably gonna fish till 11:30, noon today. And so we'll give it a few hours and just see what happens out here. But I'm gonna rebait this rod over here, see if we can get something a little bigger than that last one. All right, y'all, there's the next bait, just a little section of gizzard shad. That's the top portion of the head. We'll give it a toss out there and see what it'll catch us. Right here, let's see if we got one on. He's after it. I think he's hooked up on there. We're gonna pick up and find out. Yep, he's on there. Fish number 2. This one also ate a gizzard shad. It's a head section of it. I'd had the 2 head sections. Since the gizzard shad I've got are so small, that's pretty much what I was going with. Just the head section. I'll pull this one up here and take a look at him, see what he is. He ain't gonna be no monster. Definitely not the size we after, but we're getting some action anyway. Keeping me entertained while we wait on Big Mama to come along. All right, y'all, another dink blue. Let him go. Throw that bait back out there. Actually got my bait back on that one. Take a look at it. Yeah, it's still in pretty good shape. We'll have to rehook it, but we'll catch another fish on it. Sometimes you can get multiple fish on a bait just by rehooking them. So there it is. Look right here, look right here. Boom. Well, that's a little better fish right there, y'all. That's a little better fish. Yeah, buddy, I knew when I seen that rod tip go over, I said, that's a little better one. And then when I picked up on him, it just confirmed what I already thought. Yeah, buddy. Y'all watch my videos, you know I love fishing places like this, and it really don't matter where along the main channel here. Anywhere a creek dumps in, anywhere you got a point that comes out, anything different. In a world where everything's the same, if you will fish what's different, you will oftentimes get bit. And so I hit a variety of places out here. Just like that, I look at the map and I said, what's different? And I go fish them. Sometimes it don't work out, sometimes it does, but over the course of time, you start to learn places, which places hold fish, which places don't, which depths, which areas, which time of year, water temps, you know, stuff like that. You'll start picking up on patterns. And, you know, like I said, over the course of time, you'll be able to apply that knowledge and be able to go out and consistently catch fish. And this one here that I've hooked up with today is an example of that, and it's going to be a decent fish when we get him up here, y'all. This one's going to be a decent fish. Kind of feels like it might be a flathead, the way he's pulling. I really ain't felt no rolling yet. It just kind of feels solid. It's typically the sign of a flathead. And blues, even the bigger ones, will start rolling on you. We'll see when we get him up here. I have been fooled before. Fish and women sometimes outsmart me. I'm sure most of the guys watching here on this video can relate. Well, he's strong, man. He's a strong fish. I still think he's going to be a flathead when we get him up here, though. This one again ate a gizzard shad head. Skipjack still ain't been touched down there, but the gizzard shad's getting it done right now. Should be getting close on him here. Goodness, now goodness. Y'all, I've been fooled. I'm telling you, fish and women, they fool me all the time, but that's a good blue. Yeah. Let's get that known in here now. Let's get that known in here. Good fish, man. I just swore this thing was a flathead the way he was fighting, man. He just didn't. He wasn't rolling. He just felt solid. I'm happy to get him either way. That's a good fish. This right here, y'all. That's what he eat, that small gizzard shad. And I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. If he'll lay still for me a second, he may not. I'm gonna rehook this bait and get it cast back out before we hold this fish up here and get a measurement on him. I'm just gonna hook it through the back this time. The mouth of it's pretty tore up there. I'm gonna get it tossed back out. We'll get some pictures of this fish. Send that back out. And then we'll deal with this fish down here. This little piggy. There he is. Man, I love it. Absolutely love it, man. That's what I was hoping to get into today. Some good blues. This one here's dark, man. Look how dark he is up top. That's a good fish. He's a lot of fun. Let's throw him here on the board. Y'all, that fish right there will hit almost 39 inches. Just shy of it. All right, y'all, one last look at the fish that fooled me. Man, I'd have swore he was a flathead, but I'm happy with him nonetheless. That fish right there, he lay his tail right, he'll touch the 39-inch mark, so that's a good fish. I'm happy to get him, man. Let's let him go. Get on out of here, yo hog. He gone. All right, I already got the other bait out there, so we'll see if we can get another one to come along and eat it. You know, these baits, like I said, I'm right here on the edge of that channel, so you know, with my baits out here, the current flow has slacked off a little bit. It's not as strong as it was there in my last few videos, but it's still strong enough that it's, when I cast my baits out, even though I'm fan casting them, the current's kind of bringing them together here, and I've got everything pretty much just kind of boom, 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 boom right here on the edge of that channel. So any fish that's just working up and down it, they're gonna find them baits, and that one did. So hopefully you have some friends that come along and find them too. Right there, I can't tell if there's a fish on that or not. I might just reel down on it and see what's happening. Yeah, there's something on there. Yep, he's on there. Yep. I thought he might be the way that rod tip was moving. It was just kind of wavering, like it had a fish on it. It ain't very big, whatever it is. I thought for a second it might be a flathead, which it may be, but it ain't gonna be no whopper, I'll tell you that. Nevertheless, it's good to get some bites out here again, because it's been over an hour now since I've caught a fish. It just kind of, once the sun come up, that's kind of how it's been lately on my morning trips. Once the sun gets up, it's over. It's a short window of time. But I did get that one good fish this morning, and I'm gonna fish for another couple hours anyway to see what happens. Yep, it is a flathead. I thought it might be the way he was after that bait. All right, y'all. A little flathead come along and broke the monotony. Like I said, it's been a long time in between fish. Just come along and found him a gizzard shad. He just couldn't resist. He's just a dink, but man, I like all these flatheads. They just a cool fish. Well, let's send him home. He's a dink now, but he won't be forever. See you, buddy. All right, that flathead today to gizzard shad, so we'll toss us another one out there. See what that'll do for us. Yeah, y'all, that's just suspicious right there for a flathead. Boy, it's just barely moving, just got some weight on it. I'm gonna reel down on it to see what happens. Yep, he's on there. He's on there. I knew it. It just acted like a flathead. He just had that characteristic flathead bite where they don't really commit to it. You just see your rod tip just kind of wavering a little bit. This on that skipjack head, that's the first action the skipjack has seen all morning out here. But I haven't been motivated to switch it out because I got a ton of confidence in skipjack, especially them head pieces. I'll get this one up here and take a look at him. I'm curious to see what kind of fish it is. I'm pretty confident it's a flathead. Yeah, it is. Just a little one, but I was dead on that one. That blue fooled me this morning, but that one didn't. Flathead number 2 of the morning. It's about 11 a.m. right now. It's just been a kind of slow here since the sun come up, but the flatheads, both the flatheads have come later on. Look at that one right there. I got my back to the sun here. You ain't gonna be able to see all the colors, but let's go and turn them up that way. That's a beautiful flathead, man. It's got like a brownish with some yellow in there, some black spots. It's a good looking fish. Alright, well, let's let him go get big. See you, my man. And he's out. Alright, well, that skipjack head's looking kind of rough, but I'm going to go ahead and toss it back out anyway, because I'm probably only going to fish maybe another 30 minutes or so I don't want to waste another skipjack right now with the limited amount of time left that I'm going to fish. Alright, y'all, I'm getting ready to call it quits. I've been out here about 5 hours and got a few fish. Got that nice blue, got a couple small flatheads, and had some fun out here this morning. You know, as we get further on into spring and our water temps continue to warm, the bite's just going to continue to get better. The flatheads are going to become more frequent. I've been getting flatheads pretty regularly now on the last few trips. So definitely getting into the time of year that I enjoy. Things are getting green. It's getting warm out here. I'm actually going to go home today and get my garden tilled up, get ready to plant here coming up soon. So I'm digging this time of year, y'all. But anyway, I'm going to get on out of here. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.